Hey beautiful soul, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share your thoughts below. I would love to hear from you. If you're already subscribed, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me again. For those who have gifted me with super thanks and joined my channel's memberships, you guys are amazing. I love you all. Let's see. Knight of Swords. So please keep an open mind, only take what resonates and let the rest go. Spirit, show us more. Wow. Amazing. The Star. Wow, Queen of Wands. I'm going to get one more. Knight of Pentacles. Really beautiful. Okay, right away I'm getting someone has been looking for you. But the wild part is you made it impossible to find you on purpose. Not out of fear, not because you were lost, but because you were building a life that couldn't be accessed unless you allowed it. You went quiet. You went remote, you went private. You protected yourself, your own space, your own energy. And that kind of worked for you. But here's what's coming through really strong right now. The waiting phase is done. Universe is not hinting anymore, it's pushing you forward. You have stayed in the background for far too long. And I feel like you're shifting gear because the universe is going to propel you to another level. It's pushing you forward. Everything you've been getting ready for in private is about to meet you in the real world all at once. I need you to hear this clearly. It's not random, it's not luck, and it's not too late. For a long time, you've moved through life with a presence that changes the air in a room. You don't even know. You don't have to speak. People notice. People remember. There's something about you that sticks with people long after you leave. It could be your look. It could be the way you carry yourself. But I feel it's more of your energy. You've always had that rare kind of authenticity that makes people either respect you deeply or react to you intensely. Because you felt that intensity before, you chose to distance yourself. But not forever, maybe just long enough to keep your peace and figure out who you are when nobody is clapping for you. You have built walls of protection because you want to breathe. You want to create a life where you could move freely without being watched, being judged. And I see while you were in that hermit season, people from your past didn't just forget you. They have been talking, they have been bringing your name up. They have been searching for information. They have been asking questions, checking about you, trying to figure out what happened to you. It's like where you went. It's like you disappeared and left a mystery behind for people to solve. It's been pulling at them, tugging them ever since. Even in the silence, you are so magnetic. Yes, I see your energy has outgrown the spaces you used to fit into. You've been standing in rooms that started feeling smaller. You couldn't explain why you felt restless, like you were meant for more, but you didn't want the chaos that comes with it. And that's going to change right now. I'm seeing a window of opening, a career opportunity, a creative approach or project that takes off faster than you expected. A moment of recognition that's going to pull you out of hiding and places you directly in the spotlight. Yes, I can feel the part of you that wants to say no. The part of you that wants to stay the mystery. The part that knows privacy equals safety. But you cannot hide from what you have built. You cannot hide from what you are built for. Destiny is calling. Maybe you learn early that being yourself comes with a price. You've received the admiration, obsession, jealousy, even confusion and hate. You have lived with a reality where people don't have a neutral response to you, and you already know why. Some people, they try to dim you, not because you're wrong, but because you shine. Your light forces them to face what they have avoided in themselves. Your own existence exposes their insecurities. Instead of doing their own shadow work, they make you their target, and you felt that. You've been a projection screen. You have taken a step back. You try to protect your space, your energy, because it feels necessary. It was your survival instinct, but it was also your wisdom. But it was never meant to be permanent. So I see your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even walked into yet. People with influence. People with elite circles, connections. People who can spot rare talent from a mile away are noticing you. The things you've been working towards, the thing that felt too big to say out loud, is moving towards you like it's already know where you are. But it comes with exposure. After years of building a life where you could just stay in the background, stay unseen, you're stepping into a chapter where attention is unavoidable. And I can feel like your first instinct is to resist, to retreat. But listen to this, you're moving from being the hidden advantage to being the standard everyone measures themselves again. Yes, your quiet era is training you, is preparation. Every time you were misunderstood, every time you had to rebuild your confidence, every time you learn to protect your peace, it strengthens you for this moment. You're not unprepared, you're not behind, you're not fragile. You're just not used to being seen again. But you're going to be seen, and really seen this time. Yes. I'm also picking up something romantic around this. Someone from your past, maybe more than one person, never fully move on from you. They never replace you. You have a quality that people don't forget easily because you're real. You're rare. You're irreplaceable. The same things that make you hard to approach are the same things that make them fall. People are clocking you left and right. They may watch from a distance because they assume you're out of reach. I see you're attracting someone important. This could be a new or old person. So this person, they watch you from a distance because they assume you're out of reach. But I see when you step into this new chapter, some of them may find it impossible not to want to be in the same spotlight with you. They will try to want to gain access. Just be mindful, okay? Because the main message isn't romantic, okay? The main message is permission. Stop apologizing for being intense, different. Okay, stop shrinking or dimming your light to make insecure people feel safe. Stop treating your own brilliance like it's something that needs to be explained. This is your moment to take up space. And yes, it's going to stretch you. But everything you want is beyond the comfort you've been protecting. Opportunities aren't slowly arriving. They're moving at the speed of lightning as we speak, because you're already aligned. All that time alone wasn't wasted. It was investment. You were healing. You were sharpening yourself, redefining moments, reinventing yourself. Even when you thought like you were just trying to survive. But now the comeback is here. Let me be real. When you step into this visibility, maybe there's mixed energy or mixed emotions. There are people who want to celebrate with you, but also people who resent your success. Yes, people want to support you. At the same time, people who feel jealous. You will attract people who is genuinely your supporters, and also you will attract fake friends. Just be wary, okay? You will feel all of it because you know you're very sensitive, you're very sharp, you're an empath, you're also intuitive, and you read people without trying. So protect your energy, keep your boundaries. In fact, keep them tighter than before. Keep your space clean. Be intentional about who gets access. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your life. Because you're not just stepping into success for yourself. You're a catalyst. The world needs what you carry, your unique perspective, your voice, your presence, your work. People will shift because you finally let yourself be seen. I know you may feel kind of nervous because you have put yourself in the background for far too long, your comfort zone. That's normal. That's what happens when everything is about to change. Yes, everything is about to change. Your resistance won't stop this. The only choice is whether you step forward willingly or fight the current and exhaust yourself. So don't run from the exposure. Don't retreat back into the quiet shell because it feels familiar or comfortable. The moment where the world finally sees what you built in private is finally here. And you earn it. You're ready for it. And the part of you that survived being misunderstood can absolutely survive being celebrated. Yeah, let the people from your past wonder. Let them watch. Let them realize you weren't hiding. You were becoming. Take a breath. You may feel the fear, but move anyway. You stay private long enough to transform yourself. Now it's time to be known. And I need to say this part too, okay? The first time you step back into the world, it's gonna feel strange. Not because you change for the worse, but because you finally change for yourself. You're not performing anymore. You're not like trying to be understood by people who never earned access. You're just moving like someone who knows who they are. And that's why it's going to like shock everybody. They remember the version of you they could predict, the version they could label, the version they could pull into like small random opinions. But you're not that person anymore. You have discipline, you have standards. You have a calm that comes from surviving. You survived the storm and what used to break you. So when the doors open, you will not be stepping into a new life as the old you. You're stepping into the next chapter as the upgraded one. So I see you're about to get a message, an invitation, an email, conversation that feels casual, but it's a doorway. It's the kind of thing that changes your timeline. If you say yes, it may come through your work, it might come through a friend, or even mutual connection. It might come through someone who has been watching you quietly. Someone important enough for your next step. They're just waiting for you to resurface. For some of you, it's gonna happen unexpectedly, like a sudden move. And that's because it's been building for longer than you think. When you call a delay was actually preparation. What you call isolation was actually alignment or realignment. You weren't being ignored. You were being redirected. You were being protected from the wrong people. Now you're ready. But let's be honest. Visibility is not just compliments. It's also eyes on you, opinions, people reaching out, people wanting access, people claiming they knew you, people trying to attach themselves to what you're becoming. This is where your boundaries becomes your superpower. You have been practicing it in silence. Now use it. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how you move in silence. You don't owe anyone a reunion. You don't owe anyone your time just because they suddenly remember your worth. Some of the people who come back will not come back with love. They'll just come back with curiosity, maybe unfinished business, or some kind of entitlement. Pay attention to how your body responds or reacts to them. If your heart tightens, your chest tightens, you feel like you cannot breathe, that's your answer. If someone shows up only when you're rising, understand what that means. They didn't miss you. They miss the access they no longer have to you. Now, I also see someone who regrets letting you go. Someone who thought you'll always be there, always reachable for them. Someone who expected you to stay the same, or they took their time figuring themselves out. When you disappeared, they realized you weren't a chapter, you were the whole thing. They may try to come back or act like nothing happened. They may test the waters. Yes, they may act like they never stopped loving you. But you're not here to repeat old cycles. You're here to choose what matches your new life. Yes. And your new life requires clarity. Because the truth is, you're not just entering a season of attention. You're entering a season of influence. Yes. Your presence is about to open doors, even for other people. Your voice and your work is about to carry weight. That's why the push is happening now. If you stay hidden, you may stay safe, but you also play it small and stay small. You were not built to be small. So when the opportunity shows up, take it seriously. When the spotlight finally hits you, don't flinch. When people start projecting, don't take it, don't absorb it. When jealousy gets loud, stay quiet, keep moving. When the praise floods in, don't downplay it, receive it. Keep your circle tight. Not everyone who claps is happy for you. Not everyone who compliments you support you. Some people will smile and still compete with you in their head. Some people will celebrate you publicly and resent you privately. Let them. You don't have the time to manage other people's emotions. This chapter is about elevation, and elevation will come with separation. You will outgrow places you once begged to feel. You will outgrow conversation that used to feel important. Yes, you will outgrow the need to explain yourself to anyone committed to misunderstanding you. That's how you know it's real. Because you won't be chasing them anymore. You won't be convincing or trying to prove something. You'll be choosing. And one more thing, okay, you're not returning to be forgiven. You're not returning to be accepted. Yes, you're returning to be you. So when the world starts reaching for you, remember what you learned in private. Move in discernment. Move with intention. Move like someone who knows their energy is expensive and is the current currency. And this is not like a soft launch. This is your final comeback. The person who couldn't find you before, they're about to see you everywhere. Yes, not because you changed your mind about privacy setting, but because your purpose is bigger than your hiding. So say yes. I'm going to pull some initials and see the signs. You may see your own birth date, birth year, birth month, or angel's numbers. Already getting 666 or 999, 883, 1314, 333. Triple eight, abundance, 775. So the rain won't stop me. Nothing is going to stop you now. Be the energy you want to attract. So you have become the energy you want to attract. Don't look back. You're no longer going that way. Look. You're moving forward, stepping into your destiny. Yes, fate brought us together. This is fate calling, destiny calling. So you may end up with someone you love, someone who is fated for you. I see this person is going to be there for you. You will be in a spotlight. People loves you. Whoa, somebody wants to marry you. Wow, this is no coincidence. Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, This could be angels numbers. Cancer, Virgo, number 666999. Wow, so many. Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sagittarius again. Okay, so many numbers. Getting seven, 555, 999, 666. And S, maybe one more. ZF, alright. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this reading resonates. Let me know. Take care, guys. All the best. Love and light.